now. And press R. There it is.
Okay. Okay, so just need to figure out controls. Okay. I can't hear. There's no audio coming in. I can just barely hear you through the glass. Can you hear me okay? Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yes, I can totally hear you. Okay, so I was using the arrow keys, so it apparently aims the umbrella. And now I'm going to use WASD, the WASD keys. So, okay, W jumps, S ducks, DNA move left and right. I'm going to go and, even though the sign's saying for me to go over there, I'm going to try going up this way. Let's see if that works. It seems to be dampening my jump when I step on the black bricks. So I'm just seeing what's up here. I'm an explorer, I can't help it. So I can get stuck in the wall. And hey, I can glide. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I can A and D goes that way. O and D? Or just a dash? Still not exactly sure what the significance is of... It looks like it says O and D, or 0 and D. But I'll take your word for it. It's just kind of fun to glide and jump. So I'm going to jump and rise, see what's up here. It's a little plant. Floating down. So W's up, space also jumps, okay. S ducks. Okay, yeah, just a double tap makes you run faster. You already run kind of fast when you hold down the key, but that's good to know. Okay, I'm not sure if those are bottomless pits or not. Oh, what the hell, try it. Got it. Send back here. It's a lot of fun just to go and drift over the landscape. Oh, okay, this is going to get tricky. Starting back at the beginning will also be kind of annoying, eventually. Yeah, given the way the platforming is over the bottomless pits, the character is, I mean, nothing inherently wrong with being floaty, but... Ah. Okay, there, good. Go. I have no idea where to go next. It's a couple leaps of faith. Climbing upward. This is a lot of fun. I actually like the control, and I do like platformers with gliding mechanics, so this is nice. Okay, that's implying that I'm going to get a good run and dash. See if there's anything here. A lot of leaps of faith. Oh, okay, that tree was a bit of a... I think that there was a tree there. In retrospect, the sense was that I shouldn't fall, that would make me fall backwards, but that was also a bit of an invitation to drop and see what was down there just to make sure. Okay. Up. Especially since a lot of these are blind leaps of faith. Also hard to get the double tap dash, I think, in this. Okay. Tap, run, jump, double tap, jump, and float. I know if I fall, I'll get very upset because this is pretty close to the beginning of the game. Oh. Something's supposed to happen there? Alright. Okay, great. Alright, thank you.
So actually, first off, what is your name?
Todd Formansky? Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to have to ask you to type in that name once we're done recording this.
Okay.
But thank you for first at such short notice. I'm sorry to inconvenience you.
I hope the help my commentary helped.
Oh yeah, actually, with all the other people we've had play so far, they weren't games people or games major, or like they weren't strictly involved in development of games.
Right.
So like the fact is that your behavior of picking things up very quickly was it fell within the expected curve.
Okay.
So how are the controls? Do you feel?
I'd say they feel a little floaty, but then again, I don't actually mind that, and that seems to work well with the umbrella mechanic.
What do you mean by floaty?
Oh, just the acceleration is like slow, and then speeds up.
I see.
And then, of course, jumping.
Floaty, as in like you're just in the air for a little bit.
Well, like the hang time, and especially the way the acceleration works, especially. Well, again, I was using a W. To be honest, actually, that might not mean much. I mean, it's all about drifting on an umbrella, but like going between the platforms, like it took me a long time to accelerate and run. Like this is the bare minimum amount of time, like distance to run and jump, and that can be
without double tapping.
Right, and even the double tapping, like it takes a while before you realize that you've properly double tapped.
I'm not the designer, but if I had to make a guess, it probably is. Actually, I can't make the guess. I'm not at the liberty to to say that.
Yeah, how deliberate that was, because these are about like the bare minimum width of a platform. I think I don't think it would make sense to be much narrower, and even that got to be kind of a minor.
So the controls are a bit floaty for you, but you rather like it because it's an umbrella feature.
It might be. I mean, the umbrella feature. I mean, I like glide mechanics in platformers. And again, like I was saying, I'm not sure. The floatiness might be warranted. It was the double tap. Like I said, it took a second for me to know whether I actually gotten within the time. So I don't know if there'd be some other cue that showed that I am dashing, not just moving faster, even like a halo or like a slight color change.
Or just like a slight kind of like cloud water just gets obscured.
Coming up, so like audio even actually would work.
So you just need more feedback. Is what
okay. I mean for the dash, because the dash is also because that's a double tap. It worked nice. I think that's I would keep with that. But then having just another cue to show that you are dashing now.
I see. So right now you just feel something's missing from that.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did the rain make you feel? Like did the character's attire, did the constant falling of rain mean anything to you? Like, did it make you evoke any sort of emotion?
It set the tone. It was kind of interesting having like the umbrella almost independent because you're wearing a slicker, a raincoat. I would like the fact that I wasn't using the umbrella for the rain. I was using it to glide. Well, it's going to put me at odds, but the tone seemed to work kind of the. I mean, I can see it kind of being a dreary, rainy day, but being able to run and jump and glide that was actually kind of a fun feeling. So.
Do you think like if the rain should play a more function in this world? Would you say?
I was actually missed watching. I mean, it is very subtle. I mean, I can barely see it on the gray background. So like increasing the contrast might actually help.
I see.
And I can't remember like if I'm actually hearing the rain or not. With the
we could test that out right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So you
yeah,
can't hear it.
as a noise. But yeah, I don't remember having heard that because I was listening to the music more than the rain.
I see. So the music actually supersedes the rain, and you feel like the rain should be the one that's higher on the sound hierarchy.
Actually, I can see like rebalancing that.
I see.
But and again, there's very little contrast, so I wasn't actually. I when I was looking at originally the character, I was sensing the rain. But once I started moving and platforming, jumping, I basically lost attention of that.
Okay. Well, that's probably because it's it's early in development.
Right.
There's still a lot of I used the word for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No, I know that. Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of I can see how you're in the middle of the development stage, but
so you did notice the increase in speed, though.
Yeah, the dash.
So you did.
The a 0+D I didn't get, or that initial title.
The title with
the billboard that told you how to dash.
Yeah. One? Yes. It's.
I'm not. Yeah.
Others have shown some confusion at that as well. One person actually figured out what that was. Instead of an OD, it was actually double dashing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, even just duplicating that D so it doesn't look quite as much. But yeah, I eventually read from the arrows. I played enough games where that's a case. I figured that was the case. Then again, the lack of feedback. It took me a while and a long distance before I realized I was running faster when I dashed than when I didn't.
Actually, do you think because the picture should match what's going on here when you dash, perhaps that exact thing happens there?
Yeah, that might something like that because you're already running pretty well. I mean, you're clearing at a good pace, but yeah.
Okay.
Cool. But having different feedback, or even having him hunched over further, some sort of visual or audio feedback on top of it.
Okay. Did you feel that the controls made sense though? At least.
Yeah.
They were pretty intuitive.
Things that I've played a bunch of platformers, and I mean, again, what little I didn't understand here, once I got okay, you're running and jumping, and then. I mean, the first thing I tried was with the arrow keys, and that realized that got me playing with the umbrella.
I see.
And even on the first screen, I kind of figured out everything, and then ran by all the billboards that told me so. So
okay.
I don't know if I can be the best person to ask how all the billboards worked.
Oh, it's cool. Thank you for your feedback. Do you feel like if this was mapped on the controller, it'd be used better if it was like Super Mario, where you press a button and then you tilt the joystick and then you run?
Having played that, it seems like by the time I finished up, I was figuring this would feel much better on a gamepad.
Yes, but do you with the same controls as Super Mario, where you press and hold and it's just dashing, and when you release, it's he's.
I think that could work. The double tapping. I mean, I think the double tapping definitely worked. It might be worth trying both.
On the control pad.
Yeah.
You think? The game controller?
Game controller. Actually, the double tap dash, like I said, if you had another audio feedback, I think that it's interesting because that would change a lot of the feel of the game and how you navigate what the platforms mean. The platforms are a very specific length.
Right.
And again, I don't think they could make it much narrower and have the dash mechanic work.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think that'd just be something to try. I don't know one way or the other.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks, Todd.
Yeah, thank you. This looks like a lot of fun. I had fun just playing through the level.
Well, I appreciate you playing through this.